Thanks, Vicki. So the project that I'll be working on is titled Fostering Research Partnerships for Improved Labor Market Integration and Employment of Skilled Immigrants and Refugees in Edmonton, Calgary, and Fort McMurray. And as we've been discussing over the past couple of days, we know that the integration and utilization of immigrant skills in the labor market has emerged as a significant issue for Canada's immigration policies. We've talked about the new express entry system that will be launched in January, and this new system aims to expedite the immigration process for skilled workers with job offers in Canada. In the context in Alberta, for the past 3 years, Alberta has been the fastest growing province and continues to be the strongest contributor to Canada's GDP. At the same time, though, the province is projected to have a deficit of 77,000 workers over the next 10 years. This is based on projections by the Government of Alberta. And while employment rates throughout Alberta remain high, Alberta has the highest employment and participation rates in Canada based on data from last year. The implications of moving towards an economic system of immigration may require immigrant settlement agencies to realign programs and services to this changing demographic and policy environment. With an increasing number of immigrants and also secondary migrants from elsewhere in Canada arriving in Alberta to live and work, there's a need to better understand how social service and immigrant sector agencies contribute to enhancing the labor market integration of skilled immigrants and refugees. And so this work has emerged out of a knowledge synthesis project that was conducted last year in partnership with a number of P2P collaborators and partners on the role of employers in bridging immigrants in the labor market. And a copy of that report is available on the P2P website. And it's also emerging from a current research project being undertaken with the Immigrant Sector Council of Calgary. And this is an ongoing project, and the report will be available in the new year through IFCC. And this project has involved some researchers, Leah Hamilton from Mount Royal University and Vicki Esses from Western, as well as the Labor Market Integration Committee of IFCC. And so building on some of this previous work, this new exploratory project will engage key social service and immigrant sector agencies to better understand how labor market integration and employment outcomes can be improved for skilled immigrants and refugees. The study aims to identify the capacity of and the gaps in current programs and services that provide employment services to immigrants and refugees and seek to integrate them into the labor market. The study also further aims to strengthen and to develop research partnerships for ongoing work and for a larger study in the future. These are some of the guiding research questions. You'll see here some of the questions that we're considering. What employment support programs and services exist to assist skilled immigrants and refugees achieve better labor market integration? What are some of the demographic shifts that we're seeing in Alberta in terms of who's arriving? And what are some of the labor market trends? Because it's not the same in different parts of the province. We're looking at southern, central, and northern Alberta, and the realities are quite different. What are some of the policy impacts that are affecting labor market integration? And it'll be interesting to see how these new changes and shifts are experienced in the field. And how can immigrant sector agencies work better with employers? And there are many initiatives ongoing in Alberta, and it'll be interesting to see how they might shift or adapt to the existing policy environment. In terms of the research methods, just to say, we'll be conducting primarily qualitative research with a focus on interviews with key informants, as well as doing a literature review, a policy analysis, and engaging with broad consultations. Thank you.